with 2 Hall Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
You really want that win on the front end at home, and they didn't get it. So now they have to power through, having traveled late last night. This is a real test of their resolve.
Hero, always a nice way to start, makes his first one. Doris, when we saw these two teams come up on the schedule, this was one you and I were looking forward to.
Oh, my goodness. This was one I've had circled for sure. And the reason, two teams have executed a high level, and boy, did they play at breakneck speed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And it's Brunson missing. To the middle. Here's Ware. And he dunks it down.
Boy, off a great pass there. That is just a matter of finishing strong.
13 feet out. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the three. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Carter. Back to Hero. Pass to Ware. It's stolen away. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded by White. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Brian.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Hero with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Hero with the bucket.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Brunson, here we go. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those 2 qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Now here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside Carter. 5 to shoot. Picked by Carter. To the paint. Weber pulls it in. Knicks trail by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Eric Spoelstra had a few moments to share with you. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. B.A., back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Hero. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Adebayo from long range. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Outside Brunson. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. No good there.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Carter. That's tipped. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Brunson, and he hits the jumper. Brunson's got 8.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick-and-roll action.
Adebayo, that's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Miami, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And here's a timeout from Erik Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Knicks trail by 6. All right, let's get an update on Derek White. What's the status, Allie?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. It's his shoulder that's the source of discomfort right now. Diagnosis at this point is that it's just a sprain. So right out of the gate this season, they are dealing with a setback, and hopefully they can adjust and still get off to a strong start.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
One of the most exciting teams in the league, Doris, the New York Knicks.
BA, there's a saying that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are in the house, and they are good. How about the resurgence over the last 5 years? They want to win now, and that rabid fan base is eating up all this success.
Carter can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 8. Down low. Hart. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Here's Hero. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horns and had immediate success.
Well, Josh Hart just making a really quick decision on the catch. It touches his hands and he lets it fly.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Brian, back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Adebayo with the rejection.
I mean, I love this defensive intensity from Bam, shutting them down at the rim with those long arms.
Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
It's Hart on the wing. Sinks the tray. Hart's got 8.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Rozier. Now where? Left side Adebayo. Over Hart. Adebayo, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA, Doris?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. John Collins with the emphatic finish.
To the inside. Stolen by Collins. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Larson with the bucket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Towns. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. And they're on the run. It's stolen by Washington. And here's Porter outside. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Larson. Rozier with it. Wiggins right side. Powell right side. Back to Wiggins. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there. Cost them a possession.
Number 2, Miles McBride.
Pass to Porter. Takes a 13-footer. That one's wide left. Powell outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Heat out in front, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Knicks trail by 5. Now here's McBride. Stolen by Carter. Here we go for the finish. And it's slammed in by Carter.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Stolen by Ellis. Here's Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
To the middle. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat leading by 9. Let's go with a 3. Hero, no good. Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Here's Weber. The putback. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is his resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
That one's off. Well, we know he can shoot it, Doris, but Karl Anthony Towns is most effective when he's also working in the paint.
B.A., he has such an effective arsenal offensively that he's most effective when he's getting to each of those aspects. So, you have back-to-the-basket skills, no doubt. If there's a mismatch, go at the mismatch. But he is also so effective as a driver. Straight line, with intent, and efficient off the bounce. He can also hit a mid-range. There is nothing he can't do on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you, B.A.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. The big man, Cat.
Excellent pursuit by Towns right there. Get to work on the glass.
Rozier looking around. Stolen by Anunoby. Fast break, New York. And that one's good. Weber's got 6 points.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Carter with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Wiggins, left side, inside. Here's Ware. Weber pulls it in.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Rozier outside to the paint. The kick out to Wiggins. Wiggins attacks. That one drops for him. And the Heat lead by 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Weber. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Outside for Rozier. Pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. Take it away! And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat basket. Justin Ross in your Heat dancing.
59 seconds left in the third quarter here. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Here's McBride. Yet to see a basket. 51 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Knocks down the triple.
I just love the ball move.
Ellis on the wing. Outside Carter. Down low. Here's Ware. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Porter. Adebayo with a steal. In transition, here they come.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
What if it goes? And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Miami out in front. They lead by 5. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Fires from the line. The Knicks pull it in.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Porter's shot is off. Heat leading by 5. Pass to Ellis. Miami moving it around. And it's Ware missing. Porter looks it over. Washington a screen. Outside McBride. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Washington. And a miss there on the triple. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Hero. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Brunson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
One of Jalen Brunson's specialties, the and one, just being aggressive.
Miami leading by 4. Here's Hero. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Oh, my goodness. OG, unfazed. OG, oh, my.
And here's Hero. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Bam, just battles through contact.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Right side, Brunson. Oh, the stuff!
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
Picked by Carter. Here's Adebayo. Now Hero. From about 19, the putback. Just in time with the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Oh, he can't get the layup. Miami leading by 6. Adebayo. And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, he can't get the layup. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They held a 12-point lead earlier. There, the screen. Adebayo outside. Here's Carter. Adebayo sets a screen from downtown. And it'll be there for the rebound. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson with it. Hero picks him up. Rebounded by Adebayo. Hero on the wing. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, he can't hit it. Bridges. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
Now Carter. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. From deep. Oh, no good.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
Carter from 9 feet away. Count it. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Shooting from New York.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Larson with the drive. Jams it home! The shot is money!
Assisted by
And so Miami takes the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do.
That'll make you angry as a...
They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These in white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We see it, no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower. Late bloomer. Talking about the old ways, okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, go debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler, we going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school, I'm so appalled. Don't come at me with the Fisher prices or the tissue paper, no, it's gonna dissolve. On the fringe, I could never come in under par, I'm overgalled. Got it out the mud with 4 strokes like it's motocross. Gotta learn to hold a loss. These days, I know a broken sauce when I see one. Don't dip your bread. 6'5", don't hit your head. Like a series finale, I'm going off. Who paid y'all? Couldn't buy me. Hyenas, this is an elephant graveyard. Got them knocked me. Not me. Is you talking about lost sleep? Who don't rap? Got to tell me you lost sheep. These is off. I give them more bars. What needed? You need it in bulk. I'm Costco. Got it jumping. These it's not fleet. Is you talking about top 3? They try to tell me it's nachos. A bodega the way that I chop cheese. Secondhand can't clock me. I'm talking this hours, no 15 minutes could ever just stop me. Know where I'm getting my power, but truthfully don't really deal in the problems. Just Godspeed. What? Blame me, King. What? I ain't seen no wings yet. All I see is strings.
Gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flagrant foul, your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless, say it now. You slacking in goaltending, my actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage, I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold down the city.
Gotta let you know.
I gotta hold down the city.
It's the NBA. On 2K Sunday Night Edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Now here's Doncic. Denied by Adebayo. Fast break, here come the Heat. Pass to Carter. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Here's Doncic. Miami making their last shot. Shoots over White. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Pacers foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers on D. Hero with it. Avdia picks him up. Here's Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, that's textbook pick-and-roll basketball. Adebayo just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Holiday. And here's Avdia. Hounded by Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Nice D from Ware.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Brad.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Well, in the pick-and-roll set, you expect Hero to take a shot. So when he hands it off, no one is ready.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Outside White. Outside Carter. Adebayo sets a screen. Pass to Ware. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Ware controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Guys?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
The shot off that time. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, I like when they involve Smith in these pick and rolls because he's agile and good at knowing where to go.
Hero looking around. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Doncic outside. Now Avdia. Kicks it to Doncic. And there's a pick. Back to Avdia. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Heat. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Pass to Ware. Outside White. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Avdia. Lets it fly. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
That's a nice looking jumper from Bam there. Showing how dangerous he can be.
For three, Smith. Outside Carter. Adebayo sets a screen over Avdia. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Miami finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Heat.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Here's Rozier, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8, and the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the 3rd longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
And it's Rozier with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Collins. Back to Rozier. Good D by Sharp. Powell with a steal. And here's Collins. It's Wiggins on the wing. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Inside. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Ellis outside. Throws it up high. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Jordan. To the paint. Now Gafford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Hero with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 6.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick and roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough.
And the dunk by Gafford.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Hero with the bucket.
Soft touch on the teardrop. Hero is such an unpredictable player on offense.
Hachimura sets a screen. Jordan goes in. Pass to Gafford. The rebound by Ware.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Outside Carter. Uses the glass on the layup. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. .133 left in the first half of this one. Doncic left side. Gafford. Kicks it to Doncic. Tries again. Luka! Get off me!
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Rozier outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Rozier's got his first points of the game.
Well, you have to admire the way Rozier attacks in the lane. He is fearless.
To the middle. Outside Holiday. Fires for three. Rebound Miami. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Collins a screen. Pass to Rozier. 6 to shoot. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. And so that's the end of the first half. Miami out in front, leading by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because it's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Hero right side. Pass to White. Now here's Adebayo. All alone. Jump shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about and then decide. Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside White. With the floater. Here's Ware. And they pick up 2. Ware's got 8.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Jordan with the bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Afia from outside. Rebound by the Heat. Carter with it. 6 points for him. Pass to Hero. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Hero. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Well, that's good defense by Afia. He puts in the effort. Look out!
Oh, my goodness! B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Doncic outside. Back to Avdia. It's picked off.
Minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
White for 3. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
We've seen an uptick in volume from White at the arc. He's more confident than ever from that range.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. McConnell outside. Outside Wells. Pass to Gafford. It's Wells on the wing. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Collins. Rozier outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Larson. And the three off target. Pacers trail by 13. McConnell outside. Back to Hachimura. Rozier with it. And it's McConnell picking him up. Rozier outside. Pass to Ellis. Back to Rozier. The kick out to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Miami moving it around. Rozier can't get it to go. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Indiana needs to get a shot off to win the drought. And it's Gafford missing. Here's Rozier. Pass to Larson. And here's Ellis. Three-pointer Rozier. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Miami in a good situation, up by 13.
Miami, 35. It's time to get it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Back to Smith. Nice D from Ware.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Left side, Carter. Pass to Adebayo. Picked by Carter. Right side, Adebayo. Nice work inside by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Carter. Into the lane. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Pass to Holiday. White with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. And again, it's Miami converting. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Miami?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now.
For your Postmates dance team.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now here's Jordan. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Your Indiana Pacers are turning the temperature up.
And the Pacers with possession here. Trailing by 19. Clock at 4. A nice shot by Doncic. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when they're only objective is to try to get fouled jumping into people and stuff.
Wiggins. Holiday with the rebound.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
And here's Jordan. Oh, he jammed it.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Carter. And there's the drive.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Jordan with it. Blocked! Now White. Quick two. All net.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Heat.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helps.
Oh! Wow. Get out the way!
Goodness!
Get out the way!
Awesome! You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Doncic! And the three misses. Miami leading by 15. Outside White. Here's Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. He shoots. Oh, it doesn't go. Now the Pacers with it. Floats one up. Carter rips down the board. Hero. Driving inside. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
종일토록 멍하니 앉아 어떤 공상 그리할까